Hello everyone. I've recently begun building a very micro framework for my real world job. I work as a web developer, and whenever I add a new function to my library, I'm gonna go over it and show you how it works, and maybe you can find some inspiration to do one yourself. So here's my element factory. It's not a class, it's just a function. I'm trying to keep this lightweight, simple. This function takes in three parameters: a type, its text, and an array of classes. And if you just call element, it'll default to a divider. So here we create the element, we give it its text, and then if there's multiple items in our classes, we will add all the classes to our element. And then we're using a closure for this variable to see if it's visible. If you want to edit it after you create this element, you can edit it whenever you want by calling the edit, and then you can set the text content based off what you give it. You can call element.show, element.hide, hide it or show it. You can add a class, you can remove a class. This is to know if it's visible if you ever need to know. You can check how many children it has. You can add a child element. You can add many children. You can delete a child element. You can add an event listener by just typing .listen, whether it's a click, on change. Then you can add a callback function. This will always get the element. So if you ever need the actual element, we can get it whenever we want. You can set styles. You can toggle between visibility. If you don't want to just call each individual one, you can toggle. You can set its name attribute, its ID attribute. You can select one of its children. You can select all of a specific children. You can clear all its children. You can set an HTML content within it. You can add specific styles, and you can check if it has a specific class. Each one has the class of font 20 pixels. Remove it. We have it, so it's removed. We added a class at the end called text blue. If we didn't do this, then our text would be black. Yeah, so this is just a simple example of how we can use our element. And here's an example of how we can use this. So here we're making an h1 element, and we're calling our element function, passing a type, text, a couple styles, and then we're adding an event listener. So if we click on it, but we also have an event listener for the document, and whenever we click on it, the div will hide and it'll show, and that's based off our isVisible function. Here we're adding the h1 element to our div by calling our h1 and then get the element. We're setting some styles here.